Marlene just had an event. Didn't you just have an event, Marlene?
We did. We had an event where we all got to meet our new Canadian manager. And so we had a great time. And it was the first time that many of us had been able to get together in quite some time. Norma Jean was able to be there. Diana was there. So we had an absolutely wonderful event.
So awesome, you guys. And I know I went live on purpose because I wanted everybody to hear about events. Events, to be honest, I'm gonna be totally honest. That is where leaders are made. That is where leaders are made. If you want to make true money in this industry, you have to show up to an event. If it's driving distance, go. If you're on the verge of saying, I don't know if I should go or not, go anyway. Because I personally, I never forget the first event I ever went to was in Dallas, Texas, and I had just got started. Life had happened. I mean, when I say life had happened, me and Marlene were talking about life just a few minutes ago. Let me say, I had a good friend of mine. I'm 21 years old, just had a good friend of mine get shot in the head, trying to protect his family. Somebody broke into our house, stole our rent money, so we got evicted. Then December 19th of 2011, the day after my birthday, my mom's house burned down. All this happened within a 3 weeks time period. Life happened. We had an event. I showed up, didn't have the money. I borrowed the money to get there. I never forget, I slept on the hotel room floor with my other team, with my other friends, and we all went. And that event changed my life. Because at that event, I seen people, it's always I always say God has a great sense of humor. We always think that we are going through something bad, but trust me, when you think you're going through something bad, there's somebody out there going through something 10 times more worse than you. But at the event, that's where I built my belief. I seen other people striving from all their things that was happening in their life. And I said, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. I just have to get the courage. I have to take the steps, and I have to get it done. But events, that is where leaders are made. So if there's an event that you can get to, I encourage you to get there. I don't care even if you have to share a room with somebody. It's okay. I don't care if you have 8 people in one room. It's okay. But get to the event. But then don't just get to the event for yourself. Find you somebody to come with you. What I encourage you, if you're coming to Destin, or if you like Marlene didn't go to it, she mentioned when Marlene just mentioned about the event, guess what? She mentioned other people who had made the trip with her. See, one thing as a leader, you're a leader. If you're on this call, you're a leader. I don't care if you just got started. If you're watching this recording, you just got started yesterday, guess what? You're a leader. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. But you never come to an event by yourself. Find somebody that say, hey, I'll go to, well, I don't know how many people would turn down a trip to the beach, but find somebody to come with you. Find some team members that'll come with you. Bring as many people as you can because what that's going to do is build belief up. But I have an amazing topic today. My partner in crime actually had some work with her photography business this morning, so she's not going to be able to join me. So I have a quick topic that I got out of this book, you guys. It was a section on here. This book really doesn't even have chapters, so I can't even tell a person if they have the book, go to that chapter. But it was this section in the book that really, really caught my interest because it's so very true. But before I do that, what I want to ask everybody is, and I want in the comments, I want to see if you interact. If you're watching it live, I want you to interact. But in the comments, I want you to put how many people on here are afraid to fail or afraid to lose. If you're afraid to fail or lose, in the comments, just put yes. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm afraid to lose. I'm afraid to fail. I believe it's a natural thing, but let me just see how many people agree with the same thing. I see Marlene, I see Melissa. I see quite other people. I see people on YouTube coming in on my phone. So I see, and it's the thing. I believe we're all born with that same instinct. We're afraid to fail. We're afraid to lose. And why are we afraid to fail and lose? One, we feel that we're going to let people down. We feel that people are going to talk about us. We feel about what other people's opinion. But what I'm gonna tell you this, and it's something that out of this book, it just reminded me of something so special I heard almost 12 years ago. And that is, successful people fail their way to success. The only difference between myself and you, or you and a Todd Rowland, or you and Tammy Motley, or you and Devin Ken Snyder, or you and TL, or you and Robin DeMille, is the only difference between them and us is that they failed more times than we did. So you got to get, I know it sounds crazy because we're all out here. If you're in our company, we're all out here. If you're brand new, you're looking for 4 new people, or you're looking for 2 new people, or whatever. You're looking for people and you want people to join you. And so for me to tell you that you got to fail to success, it sounds wonky. It doesn't sound right. But it's how successful people happen. See, I had a good friend of mine. He actually got me started in this business. And he wrote a post the other day. He said, hey, I tried maybe over 100 different types of businesses before he found the business that he got going right now. And it's making him multi-millions of dollars. E-commerce business he built from the scratch, but he's tried over 100 different times of failing. So my question for you is, so now we relate it back to this business. How many no's are you going to get of people saying, no, I'm not interested in your product. No, I'm not interested in your opportunity. How many no's are you willing to get? See, because that's part of the process. See, you'll hear me say this all the time. Marry the process and divorce the outcome. See, what I mean by that is I want you to marry the process. Marry the process of inviting. Marry the process of presentation. Marry the process of anything that we do, utilizing the tool. That's all the process. And divorce the outcome. If I go and share with Melissa for the first time, in my mind, of course, I love Melissa. I want her to feel better. I want her to reach all her goals financially and physically. But it's not my job to make her decision. My job is to educate Melissa, educate Marlene, educate Jennifer, educate Mr. Ronnie, educate people, and let educated people make an educated decision. That's my job. That's your job. So your job shouldn't be trying to figure out, well, I know this person needs it, so I got to get them on these products. No, because you don't know when life has happened to somebody. Life is different for everybody. So it's always remember, you want to fail your ways to success and you just keep on sharing. It doesn't matter. So if I told you this, if I gave everybody a challenge, which I will at the end, but if I told you that if you went for 100 no's in a week, you'll call me crazy. Like, that's what I would want you to do. I'm like, hey, I want you to get 100 people to tell you no. No, I'm not interested in your opportunity. Them products will not work for me. And watch how hard it is to get more people to say no than it is people to say yes. Because what I know is numbers don't lie. You can't go and talk to 100 people and all 100 people tell you no. I don't care how bad you are. I don't care how brand new you are. I don't care. There's not 100 people that will look at any of our products and say, I don't need one. I don't need one product. I don't need that. I don't need the Skincerity. I don't need the Moa. I don't need the Limu. I don't need the Blue Frog, which I got mine right here. If you don't have your Blue Frog, give it to the person who sent you this video. Get you some. But it does. So I know for sure that, but see, it's the mindset. But see, there's 5 failure levels. This book talked about it, and it was like, it hit me. I wrote it down. So level 1 is just having like the ability to fail. Everyone on planet Earth has the ability to fail. It's pretty much where we all start. We all have the ability to fail. We all do. We all have the ability to fail. But what keeps most people at level 1 is their intense desire to avoid any form of failure. So let me give you an example. How many of y'all have knew that you couldn't achieve something and you just decided, you know what, I'm not going to even push forward. I'm going to fixate my mind that it wasn't meant for me. I've done it. See, we've all done it. See, when you start to avoid failure, like for instance, everybody on this call, if you're watching it, if you're brand new, or everybody had the opportunity to go Catalyst Club, and some of us did it. Some of us got to level 1, 2, 3. Some of us didn't make it. Okay, well, just because the company did a Catalyst Club, well, why you still can't go out there and say, you know what, I'm gonna make my own Catalyst Club? I didn't make that Catalyst Club, but within the next 90 days, I'm gonna go find me 9 new people because I'm gonna be my own catalyst. See, you seen a way to run from it, and now it's like we all do it. We've all done it. I've done it in track before. I knew I couldn't beat that guy, and I was just like, man, coach, I don't know. So I kind of made up an excuse or found a way to run from it. And then over time, I built my belief up. And you start to build your belief up. We all know how to build your belief up. Feed your mind. Surround yourself with people who are winning. Surround yourself with people who are better than you. So for me, I take it back to track. I surrounded myself around my teammates that were faster than me, but they had a bigger belief, had that confidence. I learned how to put that confidence on my shoulders, and it helped me elevate my game. And so how can you elevate your game here so you will get out there that mindset and stop running from failure, because failure is a part of success. So level 2 of failure is having the willingness to fail. And you could develop the willingness to fail, which means you come to accept failure as a natural byproduct of the process of seeking success. So you realizing that accepting failure is part of, getting to success. That's step 2. A lot of people don't even get to level 2. A lot of people 85% of the people in the world stay at level 1, afraid to fail. Another 10% go to level 2. Now, level 3 is having the wantingness to fail. So now you want to fail. Like, you know what? I'm going to figure this out. How can I fail more today? I don't care how. Hey, Melissa, I seen your post on Facebook, and I seen you was on your fitness journey. Hey, I was wondering, are you looking for any supplements that could help you speed that process up? No, you're not interested? Okay, well, I just had to reach out because I thought I seen it. I just wanted to see. Hey, Mr. Ronnie, I see you doing your photography business. How's everything going for you? Oh, it's going great? Okay, well, I was wondering, do you keep your options open to making extra money? No, you're not interested? Okay, I understand. See, how many people can you go through just like that? How many no's are you willing to get? See, now I'm having the wantingness to fail. So I don't care how many people I call, as long as I get to my numbers of saying, hey, I want 100 no's, or I want 10 no's today. I want 5 no's. If you're part-time, my mentor just said this. My mentor just said, if you're part-time doing this business, you got to present to 5 people throughout the week. So I need to get, 5 no's throughout the week. But if you're full-time, you need to be doing 10 a day. You need to be 10 exposure between you and your team a day. He just said it on the income producing activity call. And I just give you that tip right there. But level 4 is now you're learning how to fail bigger and faster. And what do I mean by that? These are the people who have come to the conclusion that if failing is good, then failing faster is better. See, some people would say, hey, well, I can fail, and I failed, 5, 10 times throughout the week. But what if I failed 10 times a day? 10 times a day means I reached out to 70 people in a week. Now, let me ask you this. How many of you have did 70 presentations? When the last time somebody did 70 presentations in a week? A lot of us would just shake our head and say, I don't know. I don't know if I did 70 presentations. 70 presentations between you and your team. Have you done 70 in a week? But you come to the leaders and you say, hey, I want to make the big money. You know, the only difference between you and a Todd Rowland and a Brent Palmer and a Tammy Marbley and a Devin Ken and all the amazing leaders we have in our company is that they have done more presentations between themselves and their teams than you. Todd Rowland just talked to us this morning and told us how he did 19 personal presentations yesterday. Between him and his organization. That's not including the team. So now you say you want to make the big money, but you're not willing to fail. See, everybody didn't sign up yesterday, but he was willing, like, he doesn't matter. I'm going to do the presentation. He understands that failing bigger and faster is part of the process. It's going to increase your failure rate, which is great. Because I know one thing, there's no way you could talk to that many people and everybody says, no, I'm just, show me that that's possible. When somebody can show me that they can go and talk to 70 people or 100 people and everybody says, no, you show me. You show me, say, hey, I talked to Melissa, she said no. I talked to Marlene, she said no. I talked to Mr. I want to see 100 people because I know one thing. You can't get through 100 with everybody saying, no, I'm not interested. See, that's part of it. See, but in my mind, what should be in your mind is I'm willing to accept that it's part of the process. Everybody's not going to say yes. And then number 5, this is where you take it to that next level. See, you already learned once you get your mind understood that, hey, I'm going to fail bigger and faster. Now the next step is understanding and being a leader to teach your team that it's okay to fail bigger and faster. When you can develop other people to do just that, that's where you start failing exponentially. That's where you start having masses go on because now you got, imagine it. If I went for 10 people a day to say no, and then I went to Marlene and said, Marlene, I need you to get 10 no's as well before the end of the day. I gotta get 10, you gotta get 10. Then me and Marlene on the same team, and bam, guess what? That's 20 no's we just went for throughout that day. I don't think we're going 0 for 20. Me and Marlene, we pretty good. We might go 2 for 10. That's cool. That's good numbers. That's 4 people that we both just got. But see, we wouldn't have got that if we wasn't willing to go for the no. And see, this is where you also take it to the next step. It's understanding that my goal is to get 10 no's. So even when I get to 10 people, but if 3 people say yes, that wasn't my goal. My goal was to get 10 no's. That means I got to call more people till I get those 10 no's total. See, don't get caught up in the yeses. When the yes happened, great. But go back to what you were going for. Hey, I need more people to tell me no. I'm not done. My goal for the day was 10. If I got 7, is that 10? I don't think 7 equals 10. I don't care what kind of math you're doing, but 7 don't equal 10. 5 don't equal 10. So you got to go for the no. So when you can start doing it like that, I promise you, when you marry the process and divorce the outcome, your business will change. One of the things I'm not afraid for somebody to say, hey, no, I'm not interested. Okay, great. Would you mind if I just keep you informed a little bit? Because timing is different for everybody. One of the reasons why so many people will come back to some people is because, one, they want to see if you're going to stick around long enough. 2, timing may be different. The timing in everybody's life is different. So just get good at failing your way to success. When you fail your way to success, you'll understand that it's part of the process. It's part of it. And all successful people do know how to fail more than the person that isn't successful. Don't run from it. Understand that it's part of it. Don't run from the no. It's part of it. Matter of fact, if you get a lot of no's, that means you're doing something right. Now, the question is, how many are you willing to get in one day? Find a number that works for you. I encourage you, if you're doing this part-time, get yourself 5 no's throughout the day. You can walk into the grocery store, walk into the gas station, ask a coworker. You can call up a family member. Just every day, find a way to get 5 people to tell you, no, I'm not interested. Now, I'm not saying go in there and vomit all over them with all the information. No, but just ask them, like, simply ask them, hey, Jennifer, I was just wondering, I partnered up with some friends of mine from, we're in this $300 million startup wellness company with these amazing products. I just wanted to know if you would be interested in taking a look and give me your honest opinion. No, you can't do that? Okay, that's fine. Hey, Miss Sue, I know that you're always busy, you're working around the clock, but I was wondering, do you keep your options open to making some extra money? No, you're not. Okay, that's fine. How many of those can you get? How many can you get in a day? Go for it. You can be at the gas station, say, hey, I know you don't know me from nowhere, from nowhere in the world. But hey, do you keep your options open to making extra money? No? Okay, that's fine. How many can you get? How many can you get? See, now you're married to that process. I don't care if a person tells me yes. I'm looking for the no's. And when somebody tells you yes, you're gonna be like, no, I need a no. I don't need a yes, but okay, come on. Let's do this presentation. Let's go. But I need a no. Okay, I gotta hurry up because I gotta go find some other people that gotta tell me no. Because my goal is 5, 7, 10, whatever it may be. Go for no. It's a great book if you haven't got it, but it's the network marketing version. So it's by Ray Higdon, and then the authors will go for no. But if you haven't read this book, it's cool. It's a real good one. It's a short read, but it has some great content. It'll help you change your mindset up about, certain things and looking at certain situations. It's really helping me out. It's reminding me, really. I already knew this, but it just reminded me that I just got to marry the process and divorce the outcome. But that's all I got for y'all. Again, get to the events that's close to you. Plug in as much as possible. Plugging into things like this. No, this isn't income producing activity. But when life comes around and life happens, it keeps you engaged. Being engaged will help you through the hard times in your life. Prayers going up to all my friends that are going through a lot of things. I know people that have had surgery recently. I know people who have lost some people. And I just want to let you know. And I know people who have spouses that are dealing with things. Hey, I want to let you know that y'all are in my prayers. I love y'all dearly. And I know Michelle loves y'all dearly. And hey, let's go change the world one person at a time, you guys. Hey, and I will stop the recording and